everyone, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Wing Gundam from the Gundam Universe line from Bandai. I remember seeing these back at Toy Fair. Basically, Bandai is entering the 6-inch figure space with their popular Gundam franchise, very much in the style of Star Wars Black Series, Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Marvel Legends, things like that. So we've had tons of Gundam action figures over the years. I remember when these shows were kind of currently airing here in America on Toonami, Cartoon Network, things like that. Bandai was putting out all kinds of what do you want to say? They're 4.5, maybe 5-inch action figures, and I was buying a lot of them. They were great little figures. But now we have something in the kind of 6.5-inch size class. So I'm pretty interested to take a look at these. I was a little hesitant at first just because these are about $25 a piece. You can see the sticker here on the back. I got this up at Barnes & Noble. At first, I couldn't really find anywhere to buy these. Amazon does have them, and sometimes Amazon will have them for a couple dollars cheaper. I bought this one at Barnes & Noble because I had a coupon, so I got it for around 18, something like that. And the first lineup is actually really good. You have the RX-78, the original Mobile Suit Gundam. You have Gundam Unicorn over here, and then Wing. So for the first wave, the pretty solid 3 figures to choose from. I think the second wave is just hitting now, and that has Death Scythe, also from Gundam Wing. I think the Banshee from Unicorn, and I think whatever the main Gundam is from Iron Blood Orphans, I think is the other one in that wave. So definitely some really nice offerings. I like how they're all individually numbered, so it'll be very easy to keep track of them. It's just GU for Gundam Universe. And then that way you can kind of keep them sorted if you decide to buy them all. They look really nice. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get this guy out of the packaging here, and we're going to take a closer look. Here is Wing out of the packaging, and I have to say, this thing is pretty sharp looking. I really like this a lot. Like I said, I was originally hesitant, not because I thought the figures would be bad, but I just kind of was like, do I really need, more Wing merchandise at this point? I feel like I really do have a lot. I have model kits, I have action figures, but this is a definite, new high-grade action figure that I think I'm definitely here for. You can see really nice detail. I'm going to go ahead and remove his accessories temporarily, just so we can see him a little bit easier. Let me get a close-up at the head. So really nice detailing, really sharp paint. That gold for the crest looks really good. The head ball joint's a little loose on mine. I'm hoping that's not all of them. It's not a huge problem. It's not like it flops around, but just feels a little loose. Really sharp, nice gold paint here all on the chest. The green looks really great. These what would be the bird feet in the transform mode, they can move. I will say right off the bat, this cannot transform, so if you're looking for it to transform, that is not something that this can do, but it definitely looks good. Look at the paint on the wings, both sides, everything, both parts of the wings can move. You can see how they there's a part where they kind of join flush, as you can see, which I think looks really cool. Like that. They kind of fit flush into each other, and then you can kind of wing them out, or if you want to do something like that, you can do that. There's ball joints where they connect, so a lot of movement possibilities there. For the shoulder itself is a ball joint, as you can see, and then you have kind of a ball joint where the shoulder pad connects, so you can move that around a little bit too. Again, really nice paint here for the gold. You have a bicep swivel. You have kind of a double jointed elbow. I think it's... Does this top part move? Maybe it doesn't actually. Maybe I lied. This part I don't think moves. I think it's just down here. And then you have a ball joint for the fist. And you do have a couple of extra fists. Obviously, it comes with 2 closed fists to start, but you have this kind of trigger finger fist for the gun. And then you have a open hand over here for the shield, and I'll show you how that works in a moment. You have kind of a, I guess it's kind of a ball joint here in the torso. It's really mostly for side to side, but you can tilt it around a little bit as well. These panels can move side to side as need be. This can flip up a little bit as need be, so that you can move the hip around, out to the side, front, back. You have a thigh swivel there. I think you have a thigh swivel. No, I guess it's just the ball joint, but it moves around enough that it's kind of almost a thigh swivel. And then you have nice fluid knees. They're really nice. And then you have like a ball joint in the ankle down here, so you get a little bit of side to side, a lot of front to back like that. So he's got a lot of nice articulation. Now, I've never been any good at posing figures, I'll be honest, but let's see what we can do with this guy here. I'm going to move the camera out. There we go. So, like I was saying, you have the big shield, and you have this really cool piece here. So this piece connects on the inside. That way, if you want to connect this kind of eye bracket into the square hole on his forearm, you can do that. Or you can take this piece out, and it's a little difficult to do. Let's see, maybe if I use the gun. There we go. Okay, so this comes out. You can see these two pegs, they were pegged in like that, and then you can turn it like this and peg it in the other way. And now he can hold the shield. So if you want him to hold the shield, you can go ahead and use the other hand and just go ahead and put it in like this. It's a little easier said than done. There you go. And then you would just connect that to the you'd pop this one out. Here, we'll just do it. We'll just go ahead and do it. And now it fell out. Come on, you. No, do it. Okay. It's going to be difficult on me. It's obviously easier if you put the hand in first, but... And now he can hold the shield. But the problem is I feel like he doesn't hold the shield that great this way. I mean, I guess you can still plug it into the forearm. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that way it looks like he's holding it, and you can plug it into the forearm, so it's both. There we go. So if you want, you can leave that like on there, so that way he could, for example, maybe hold the gun and the shield together, and then maybe like a beam saber in this hand. Although I gotta be honest, this thing doesn't come with any beam sabers, and I'm kind of bummed about it. I don't know what it is. All the Gundam stuff I'm buying recently, you don't get any beam sabers, and I'm kind of bummed. But like I said, he does have two just closed fist hands if you like that too. So you can integrate that around. But with the trigger finger hand, the gun does fit in very nicely. The trigger finger lines up pretty perfectly. And it just looks good. I'm really happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and maybe put the wings out to the side. The other cool thing is it comes with a piece right here that you can see that there's a gray piece in his crotch right here. Now, it would be pretty difficult, but you could clip this onto that, and then you can use it with Tamashi stands. So if you want to, get a Tamashi stand and have him floating around, maybe like flying or something like that, firing the gun, maybe with the wings out. What do we think? Something like that. You could put them on a Tamashi stand, and I think that would look really good. I really do. Like I said, I think these figures are nice. I'm probably not going to go crazy and buy all of them, but I could definitely see picking and choosing a couple of these because they're really high-grade figures. I mean, yes, they're 25, which kind of seems like a lot when most 6-inch figures are 20, but you're getting a lot of nice paint applications, and I think they're good. I really do. I think they're nice. I was impressed with how fluid the joints are. That's one thing with Marvel Legends that always scares me, is how tight some of the joints can be, and I feel like I'm going to break them. All these joints were very fluid, which is definitely something I thought of the Bandai Power Ranger Legacy figures at first. Then they got too fluid, and then they were noodly. So it's definitely a fine line that you have to walk. Like I said, the only problem I have with this one is that the head ball joint's a little loose. But again, it's not a huge problem because if you just pose it, it'll stay. It's not like it falls over, but it's just a little loose. But I really like this. I think it's sharp. The paint details, all very nice. Just because I happen to have them here. Here is a Bandai Power Ranger Lord Draken. So you can see that he's definitely taller. So I would say these are probably about the same size as like the Hasbro Lightning collection. That's about how tall they are. But he looks good. He really does. Like I said, I'm probably not going to go too crazy, but so far there's a Death Scythe out that I'll probably pick up. And the RX-78 original Gundam I'll probably pick up. I don't know Iron Blood Orphans that much. I know of it, but I've never seen it. And I've seen Unicorn, but I got to be honest, the Unicorn is not one of my favorite Gundams. So I'm probably not going to pick those up either. But I think there's at least two more of these that I'm going to have to get. But yeah, they're nice. I like them. I really do. Like I said, it reminds me of like back in the day, I used to buy the 1 to 144 scale figures, model kits, I should say, because they were cheap. About, $10 or so a piece. You could build them kind of quick and they were fun. And I just kind of enjoyed them like I enjoy action figures. But there were always those like 1 to 100 grade that were a little bit bigger, a little bit more detail, a little bit more paint. And these are probably shorter than those, but they remind me of those in the way that they have great articulation, great paint detail, and they just all around look sharp and nice. And yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be picking up a couple of these. I hope the line does well. I hope it continues. But where's the box for this guy? We'll bring him back in. So I definitely like this. I think they're worth checking out. I thought they looked good back when I saw them at Toy Fair, and then I kind of forgot about them for a while because they're just not really in the main retail space, I feel like. But I feel like they're getting there. I've actually seen these at Walmart now. If you go to Walmart in the electronics section, they have that one aisle that's like Funko Pops and other kind of adult like tchotchke collectible figures and things like that. Like Loyal Subjects and, like I said, definitely Funko Pops, some NECA stuff, some McFarlane toys, and for some reason Bandai's Dragon Stars are in that aisle as well. I've seen these there now, so if you're looking for them, that's where I would check. GameStop also carries them, like I said, Barnes and Noble's where I got this one. I haven't really seen them at Target anywhere, but I feel like that's a decent amount of retail locations that you should be able to find them not too difficultly. So yeah, I think it's cool. It's nicer than I expected. I gotta be honest, it really is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.